Here, manager Allinson after a 2-0 win over St.Ives. Lee, after Tuesday night's disappointment, how important was your response?
Massively, mate. You know, I mean, for me, Tuesday night, Wednesday daytime, Thursday up until training, I was bitterly disappointed, hurting. I know the players were, sleepless nights, and it was really important that we got a reaction, and I felt we got that today. I felt to a man we worked really hard. Do I think there were some scars from Tuesday night in today's performance? 100%. I thought we looked nervy and edgy at times, but that's to be expected. You know, we got taken apart on Tuesday. Let's make no bones about it. We got taken apart and beaten up, and we reacted fantastically today, mate. And that's all I asked. I was happy at half time. I would have taken a draw, and even if we'd have got beat today, with the reaction that I got, I was over the moon, and that's what I wanted.
There was a change in our back four, a limit there that came out in replace to Tommy Smith. That's his first game back. What was your thought process behind the change?
Well, you know, we didn't win on Tuesday night, and Debs has got severe blisters that he couldn't train on Thursday, and we made the conscious decision that we felt it was right that we've got 2 games next week in 3 days where we feel that Jordan Gent and Tommy Smith can't play both of them games, so Debs will come back in next week. And we just made a decision that we felt was right. And Debs was bitterly disappointed, totally understand. But at the same time, you have to make a decision what's right for the team, and we felt that was the right decision today, and listen, proof was in the pudding. But it doesn't mean Debs loses his place at the end of the day. He'll be back in. I've guaranteed him a spot next week, and he'll come back in, and you know, we'll mix it up. We've got 3 very good centre halves at the club. So, you know, we've done the decision today. It worked in our favour. Tommy's lips all over the place. We don't even know how to recover from that. So it's really important now, obviously, that we recuperate and go again next week with the centre halves.
First half, we had majority of possession, especially in the midfield third. How would you kind of sum up the first half?
Yeah, I mean, it was about getting back to basics, about being in the game, about squeezing on and trying to play in their half. You know, St.Ives are a very well organised, good side, and have surprised me today because they're normally very direct in their play, and to be fair, I thought they played some fantastic football, and you know, why they keep their back 4 or 5 that they've got there strong, you know, I think they're going to cause lots of problems this year. So they passed it really well, but I felt that we were good first half, without really creating loads. We had a couple of half chances. Ruben could have done a little bit better on a couple of occasions. But no, as I say, I come in at half time, I was really pleased. You know, we'd had a couple of little shots, but it was about being in the game at half time, which we was. It was 0-0. I don't think they really threatened us in the first half, and that was the pleasing thing about it.
The second half, I think St.Ives quite awkward and made it difficult to break down at times. How do you think we dealt with that, and how do you think we kind of got in the half?
Really well. You know, I felt that they have lots of bodies in and around their defensive area and their midfield area, and to be fair, I felt, I think Renane said it at half time, that they're going to have a spell for about 10-15 minutes just after half time, and lo and behold they did, and I felt they were very good. The 10 was causing us lots of problems, and they had a couple of flash across the goal, and they probably felt like they probably deserved the draw out of this today. But we had a plan that we would start Ruben today and use out his pace and power and aerial ability, and then go with Sean Lucien with 20 to go, because we felt that Sean would come on and win us the game, and you know, he's done that. He's come on, his first touch, he stuck it in the back of the net, and that's all we could ask for from him. And then we've defended ever so well. We've got a penalty, and you know, listen, gutted for Joey because he needs a goal, the kid. He's worked tirelessly again today. He's disappointed, he's upsetting there because obviously we missed the first penalty and have taken him off it. But I had to make a decision there and then, and I felt Brooksy's probably in a better space in front of the goal at the moment until Joe goes and knocks one in. But Joe's a top player and he's going to score lots of goals for us, and that'll come. And as I said to him there, I've got no doubt if we're 0-0 in the last minute and Joe picks the ball up, he takes the pen. But we had to make a decision once he missed it. Obviously they made us retake it. Brooksy's gone up and stuck it away, and then we defended very well after that. You know, we just had to clear our lines. And the only disappointing thing, I think with 10 minutes to go, we could have really took them to the cleaners, and we're a little bit wasteful in the final third. But you know, that comes that you know, after Tuesday's result, anything was a bonus today.
And what can you tell us about our next game?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. We've got to prepare now. We've got a good week where we can prepare. We can work hard at what we've got to do. We'll have a good fitness session on Tuesday. We'll work on some shape and that on Thursday, and go to Barwell, which again, I say it every week, it's never an easy game in this league. You don't know who you are. So you know, we'll prepare. We'll do our homework on them, and hopefully we can go on a run now that will get us some points on the board and kick on.
Brilliant.
Cheers, mate.